dare you? My emails are private.
It's a little too late to take the moral high ground, Sandra. How long have you and Colin been in contact?
We haven't. I only received that last night.
I notice he included his telephone number. Have you spoken to him?
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know. Maybe to tell him finally to clear his junk out of here.
Oh, here we go again.
Yes, and do you know why? Because I'm sick of living with all his possessions around us. And as for that, how many people have a picture of their ex in pride of place?
Well, I can have what I like in here. This is my flat.
Yeah, so how come it feels like a shrine to Colin?
Oh, give it a rest, Mike. I've had enough of this.
Where are you going?
To get changed. I've got a doctor's appointment, remember?
Oh, hi. You're in early. There's nothing wrong, is there?
I've got a lot to get through this morning, so I'd appreciate it if you could send patients straight through to my room.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm not to be disturbed, in particular not by
Not by.
Just remember, no interruptions, patients only.
Could I ask you a...
Morning, Karen. How are you?
Oh, don't ask.
Okay.
Seriously, don't ask.
Right.
But if you were to ask, I'd have to say it's not looking good.
What isn't?
My life, or what's left of it. I mean, look at me. I'm a wreck. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Why not?
Well, Cherry gave me this stuff on the over 40s clinic, and as bedtime reading goes, it's scarier than Stephen King.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that if I was you.
Oh, well, it's all right for you to say. You've got youth on your side. I'm heading for the knackers yard. Hey, have you got a few minutes? Could I ask some questions?
I would love to help out, but I've got this pile of paperwork with my name on it. Jimmy's your man when it comes to the more mature patient.
Jimmy, thank goodness. What can you do about constricted arteries?
What?
Morning.
Is breast cancer preventable? Oh, well, what about toxins in the body? How'd you get rid of them?
You know, I'm stuck for time right now, so can you catch me later?
You promise?
Well, well. Look who's rolled back into town. What are you doing here?
Come to see Sandra. Tell her what a creep you are.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, if I'm a creep, what does that make you?
Well, how about you tell me?
Come on, Mike.
A
ignore
loser,
it.
mate. A 100% loser.
Oh, yeah? So how do you reckon that...
Because I'm with Sandra. And you know why?
Mike, look.
Because she prefers a real man.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Come on. Stop it. You stop it. Stop.
Sandra,
Sandra,
you okay? Talk to me.
do you want me to call an ambulance?
This is your fault, you muppet.
You're the one that decked her.
Oh, shut it, the pair of you. Look at the state of me.
Sandra, I'm
Oh,
really...
get out, just go.
Oh, so what's Postman Pat bought for us today?
Thought you had loads of paperwork to do.
Yeah, I'm just getting a quick caffeine fix. What's the matter?
It's Ruth's handwriting. So, there's these 3 nuns who've just... Oh, where are you going?
Oh, you know, that thing called work.
Party pooper. OK, hang on. Right, I'll catch you later. It's your turn to have a joke, remember?
Karen, what are you doing? I thought I asked you to send patients directly to my room.
But yes, right. I was just busy with something else. I'll...
Never mind, I'm here now. Are these mine? Arthur King. Arthur King? I'd like to see an Arthur King. What?
Last night when you...
Heston? I'm surprised that you would want to...
It's not my doing. Excuse me. Sandra Millard, if you'd like to follow me.
Now, what can I do for you?
Sandra's cut her head.
All right, Mike.
Right. Fortunately, it doesn't look too serious to me.
Sandra suffers from benign positional something or other. Tell him, Sandra.
Benign positional peripheral vertigo.
So, shouldn't we be getting her checked out at a hospital?
Don't be so dramatic.
Any nausea, dizziness, feeling faint at all?
No, I'm fine.
Shouldn't someone scan her brain for
Right,
signs of...
that's it. Out. This is my appointment, not yours. And don't bother waiting around. Go home. Sorry about men. Why do they always think they've got to look after me? It's my curse.
Indeed. So, what can I do for you?
Well, it's my rosacea. It's really worrying me.
Really? I mean, the oxytetracycline is working. I mean, your face is a lot less livid than it was a few months ago.
Yeah, but it's not entirely clear, is it? I mean, do you have anything you can give me to speed the process up?
Well, I really don't think you need it. I mean, your condition is barely visible.
Yeah, well, barely's not good enough, Dr. Carter. I don't want my looks to put him off. I don't want to lose him.
From what I've seen, I don't think you're going to lose your solicitor's partner anytime soon.
My partner? I don't mean Mike.
Oh, right.
Are you sitting comfortably?
I'm not really.
Well...
Oh, so witty, Daniel.
Anyway, about a year ago, I just ditched my previous boyfriend, Jonathan. And I met this guy at the local gym, Colin. Yeah, who's the resident instructor. Nice pecs. Anyway, what was I saying?
Words.
Well, yes, Colin. So anyway, we fancied each other and he moved in and it was great. We were perfect together. Until one day I decided to introduce him to my best friend, Mike. And that's when it all changed. I mean, talk about jealous. It was so intense. Colin couldn't bear it when Mike had come round to see me. He used to have these great banging rows about it. I mean, me and Colin, not me and Mike. You following?
Evidently.
Anyway, one night I came home, no Colin. He'd gone. Like he'd vanished into thin air. I never saw him again.
Sad, but life moves on, I suppose.
Yeah, well, very true, because that wasn't the end of the story.
No?
About 6 months ago, Mike moved in. We had a web design business together. Anyway, one thing led to another, and we sort of drifted into a vague sexual relationship.
Sorry, how can you have a vague sexual relationship?
Well, not so much vague as boring.
Oh, I see.
And then, last night, Colin gets in touch again. Made me realise how much I missed him. I mean, I'd love to take Colin back, but how can I dump Mike?
Right, here's your prescription. I've increased the dosage. Have a nice day.
I mean, Colin's gorgeous but volatile, and Mike's dependable but dull. What can I do?
Well, my advice is follow your heart and follow it quickly. Bye-bye.
It's a very big decision. Don't you think I should give it some thought?
Absolutely not. Seize the moment. Chop, chop. Be bold.
Yeah, you're right. Be bold. Oh, thanks, Dr. Carter. You are so wise, so caring.
And so busy. Farewell.
Not too busy at the moment, are you?
Oh, well, actually,
Cast your eyes over those. Makes your stomach churn.
What's with the go first?
That's me, isn't it? That's... could be what's going on inside my body right now.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, but you can't be sure, can you? See, look at this, that, and there's an article on cholesterol gridlock.
Well, I've never heard of the term.
Well, shouldn't you look it up? You're a doctor, aren't you? Anyway, this woman is my age, dropped dead at work, heart attack. She looks exactly like me, except that she's blonde, Probably came out of a bottle.
Karen, you know...
I'm in the Grim Reaper's killing zone. I can feel my heart palpitating. I'm overweight.
Yeah, what are you feeling? High levels of stress, undoubtedly brought on by morbid fears of things.
Exactly, the stress, yes, this is it. There's an article here claims that most cases of heart attacks are brought on by stress.
Karen, there's probably nothing to worry about. I mean, you're more likely to...
But probably isn't definitely. I mean, I could probably have a serious heart illness and not know it, and you can't rule that out for definite, can you? I mean, this is worse than I thought. Oh, poor kids, what are they going to do without their mother?
I know it's frustrating to be kept waiting when you've made an appointment, but if you could just bear with us, I'm sure Dr. Clay will see you soon.
Excuse me. What's going on?
It would seem that Jimmy is spending an eternity with one of his patients.
So where's Karen?
No idea.
Right.
What's she doing?
Dealing with the situation. Hold the fort.
Me?
Excuse me.
Okay, where were we? Sorry, don't do that. Thank you.
I suppose I should be thinking about donating my organs. Don't know who'd want them. State they're probably in.
You're needed in reception, where you're supposed to be.
No, I was...
Now.
Thank you for the timely rescue. I was nearly...
What are you playing at, Jimmy?
Sorry?
New staff dealing with sick people. They come in, they see all the health posters all over the walls. Next thing we know, by the end of the day, they think they've got every disease known to man.
What's it got to do with me?
Well, if Karen's a hypochondriac, I don't want you encouraging her.
I'm not.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear it, because I want this nipped in the bud.
Yep.
And the sooner the better. Do I make myself clear, Jimmy?
Hi, it's me again. No more surprises, eh? Let's just stick to what we've arranged. I'm on my way to the park now. I'll see you in a short while. Oh, and Colin, I might have some good news for you.
Aren't you going to make love to me now? And he says, what, in this weather?
That's it, have a good laugh. No, don't stop on my account. Go on, get it out of your system.
What?
It's bad enough playing tasteless, puerile pranks, but this is really overstepping the mark.
Lily.
What Heston and I get up to on my kitchen table should not be the subject of gossip, especially not in the workplace.
What are you talking about?
Don't play the innocent with me.
Lily, Cherry was just telling me a joke, that's all.
A joke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about this guy who's got a kinky obsession with extreme weather patterns and...
I think I've detained you long enough.
Oh, yeah, I best do that thing then.
Do you know how humiliated I feel?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have played those tricks on you.
Why did you?
Envy, probably. Your relationship with Heston, it's obviously the best thing that's happened to you in a long time.
Envy?
Yeah. Yeah, let's face it. Yeah. Warring world if we all got what we wanted.
I thought you'd be back. Here. This is all your stuff. You're welcome to it. Do yourself a favour, mate. Get out of the leather bridge. There's nothing for you here.
Dear diary.
Not exactly. Heston told me to write down how I felt when I had to section Ruth. He thought that it'd help get things into perspective.
Right.
Trouble is, it's not helping. I keep seeing her being restrained and, you know, it's bad enough seeing it happen to a stranger, but to a colleague and a friend.
Well, you did the right thing. You know you did.
But she was showing some of the classic signs of a personality disorder, and not for one single second did I take any notice. I mean, what sort of a doctor does that make me?
A good one. You can't beat yourself up over all this. The fact is, Ruth fooled everyone. Me most of all.
Yeah, listen to me bleating on about my feelings. I haven't even asked you how you're coping.
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a bit weird at first, but you just have to get on with things, don't you?
Well, in that case, you'll be happy to read this.
You had no right. That woman ransacked my entire life, but I'm not giving her a chance to do that to me again. Not ever.
No, look, that's understandable, but it looks like she's still got the power to really upset you. I mean, have you considered counselling?
Last time I checked, it was Ruth that was a basket case, not me. I just wish everyone would just mind their own business, stop going on about it and leave me alone.
Point taken. Just in case you change your mind.
Oh, yes, could you put me through to Dr. Carter, please? It's Sandra Millard. I'm a patient of his. It's urgent. It's an emergency.
One moment. Sandra, what is it?
Oh, Dr. Carter, thank goodness. I'm outside my flat and he's here. Colin's here. Could you come round and help calm them down?
Out of the question. I am a general practitioner, not Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, my head hurts. I feel sick. Oh.
Dear Michelle, I hope you're well, and I hope you don't mind me writing to you. I realise that I have hurt you, and I'm very sorry for that. I've always admired you, and right from the very first time we met, you have been like a sister to me. I will never forget how you helped me get out of that awful relationship with Davy. You taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet. That's what I've got to do now, more than ever. It's time I put myself first for once. How's Adam? Why doesn't he visit? Are they keeping him away from me? That's not fair. Andrew loves me. We are meant to be together. Adam told me. Where is Adam? Trudy says she doesn't know. I think she's lying to me. They all are. It's unfair. Why have they put me here? And why haven't you visited me? I thought we were best friends. Maybe you were never...
This is intolerable, it really is. I have no time for running around after scheming malingerers.
Sorry, Dr. Carter, I didn't know what else to do. I mean, Mike and Colin could be killing each other in there for all I know.
Well, good luck to them. I've no time for petty domestics.
Where are you going?
I am going back to the surgery where I will have a word with the practice manager about imposing a moratorium on self-serving time wasters.
No, please don't.
Cheating
Please, please.
Will you excuse me a moment? Thank you.
Sandra, please.
Don't go near!
Sandra.
I'm assuming you're Colin. I'm Sandra's doctor. Believe it or not, I know exactly what it's like to be involved in a private act with a partner when someone else intrudes. It's embarrassing. That's quite natural. Although it's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not like that with blokes. Just Mike.
He's special.
The first time I saw him.
You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing.
And one day, Mike came up to the flat. Sandra was out. That was the first time we were alone together.
We were together in our bed. So this isn't the first time. Answer me!
What do you want me to say?
Why did you sleep with me?
I was trying to get Colin out of my system.
So you were using me as some sort of, what, therapy? And as for you, why did you get in touch? Why did you want to meet?
Meet? You said you hadn't spoken together.
Oh, it's not important. Spit it out, Colin.
I heard that you and Mike were an item.
Go on.
I just didn't think it was right. That's why I came back to warn you off him.
Oh, bravo! Very convincing.
Perhaps the real reason is far simpler. Perhaps you came back because you wanted to see Mike again. Maybe you should follow your real inclinations. Both of you.
Oh, great. I'll just leap into my bridesmaid outfit now, shall I? As far as I'm concerned, you're both cheating liars, especially you.
I was going to tell you the truth in the park. I just bottled it.
What park? So you were going behind my back? Who's lying now, then?
It's not important. I'm the injured party here.
I don't think this is the time for recriminations. I think you should all sit down and clear the air. And maybe this time you should try and be a little bit honest with each other. Good day.
Oh, I'm on the hunt for a spare pair of surgical gloves.
Bottom drawer.
Michelle?
I'm fine, really.
No, you're not. I may be blonde, but I think I can work out when someone's had the waterworks on overflow. It's that Ruth, isn't it? She's the one that's upset you. I'm guessing that you don't want to talk about it.
No, not really.
Why don't you take your mind off it for a while?
Easier said than done.
It is when you think about what a great night you're going to have.
What?
You're coming out with me and my mates. There's this new club opening in Birmingham, 2-for-1 cocktails. What do you say?
No, I don't think so.
Hot DJs? The prospect of even hotter totty watching us unavailable goddesses boogie till we drop?
You know what? That sounds like a plan. I'm on it. Thank you. You are going to keep in touch, aren't you?
Of course I am. We've still got a business to run.
I mean, you don't have to go. You could both stay here.
Thanks, but it's never going to work.
What about me? What's going to happen to me? I don't want to be on my own. Hello? Oh, hi, Jonathan. Yeah, it has been a while.
No. No, I'm not doing anything tonight, actually. OK. I'll see you then.
Okay. First things first, if you're serious about wanting my help, then we're going to have to establish some ground rules.
Fair enough.
Number one, no more surfing the net for medical scare stories and dodgy articles. That kind of thing only encourages hypochondria. If you want informed advice, you come to me, okay?
Absolutely.
Right. Second, after today, you pack that in. Tomorrow we're going to start you on a healthier regime. You okay with that?
No problem.
Right, well, I'm only saying this to you because although you're no more at risk than any other woman your age, there are steps that we can take to lower the risk further. The diet, exercise, obvious areas we need to tackle. Now, this isn't going to be easy. You're going to need to be very disciplined to be able to do this thing properly.
Well, you by my side, I shall have a will of iron. I mean, I thought to myself, Jimmy, I should have listened to you earlier. You're an angel. My saviour.
I am not, watch my lips, Mum, not going to the doctor.
Didn't you listen to a word I told you? Don't waste my time.
No, someone will see us. We're not allowed up here.
Bladder control is simply a question of willpower.
She wrote a blog, did she tell you?
Dad, she doesn't want to see it.
And what are you really, Ruth?
A natural-born killer.
Dr. Sloan has all the answers next on BBC1 Scotland. He becomes a game show contestant to find a killer in Diagnosis Murder. And if you missed last night's must-see episode of The Apprentice, catch up online with BBC iPlayer.